Okay, we are back on the Pokemon X playthrough. Really excited for today's video. Kind of thought we might do a card video today, but the weather has been not great around my house, so I haven't been able to pick up any packs or anything for a little bit. So yeah, we're just going to keep playing on the playthrough. But yeah, we're almost done with this series. I'm going to turn the volume down just a little. I remember the last thing we did, we came down here and we talked, yeah, we were supposed to go to Lumio Station. I will say though, so other than the card stuff, and obviously there is some post game. Oh, forgot about her. Does she give me the starter? Okay, I can't give her any of my party Pokemon, obviously. We'll give her the Machop. I think we actually used this for our fight at the gym, the rock gym. Or no, we'll give her, I was gonna say we could give her our other Zubat. Yeah, we'll just give her the Machop. We actually use this Machop at the gym fight, but no need for it. So yeah, I kind of love this because you actually do get the other Call Star. So really, I think your best plan is just to, if you just are wanting to get the 2 stars you like the most and don't really care about which one you use the majority of the playthrough, you could obviously just pick the starter, which would guarantee you the other one. So like normally, so Chespin's actually my least favorite of the Call starters. So picking Greninja, or picking Froakie, and then eventually getting Fennekin would easily be the best for me. Because Froakie is my favorite, so yeah, it worked out very well on my Y team, but this is different. Okay, so we did just get a Chespin, which is kind of cool. Okay. But yeah, we've got to go to that city. Lumino Station. Which is, I don't know where Luminos. Is it here somewhere? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, I figured it was probably somewhere in the city, but I was thinking for some reason it was that other train ride spot that you had to go. Oh, but yeah, so as far as future content, so yeah, we're gonna, I don't know if we're gonna do, we might take a little break on this series and play another series before completing this series, just because the post-game stuff, you know, is just a little different than, you know, the majority of the main story stuff. Oh wait, can he take me? Okay, so I've got to find Lumio Station. But, oh yeah, so yeah, we're definitely going to do some card videos. We'll definitely do this series every now and then. And then I think I might be starting another series. The 2 series I'm debating on, so I'm debating on doing a Y, or not Y, definitely not Y since we just did X. Either a Pokemon Y playthrough, so I just trade over all my current Pokemon to my Y2 save file, and we just restart my Y save file. Or the other thing I'm debating on doing is doing a, what game is it? A Pokemon Platinum or Diamond. I'm not sure which of the 2 yet. Those are the 2 games, and I'm just debating which one. Obviously, Platinum is probably the better choice, but the thing is, the majority, my Platinum team, like I have Pokemon in the box and stuff a bunch that I would have to trade over, since I caught like all the legendaries and stuff in that game. And the Diamond one, it was pretty much I just beat the post game and then that was it. So it'd be a lot easier to just transfer everything over from that one. But I understand Platinum's, most people consider the better game, so Platinum was probably the better one to play. Okay, so where do I get to Lumio Station? Sure, I've got no idea how to get the... Okay. Where do I get to Lumio Station? And I know there's that Looker event thing here, I think, too, so I don't want to accidentally run into it. Okay. North Boulevard. Okay, I don't want to go there. Is that the Azrael? What's this? Oh, Lumio Station. Wow, that worked out very well. Okay, so now I have the National Pokédex, which is nice, because that means I think you can get some new Pokemon. Okay, so now we're going to talk to the professor. Mm. Okay, Team V Pass, awesome. I hope this is just the area I can fly to. I think so, but I think you have to just use the train the first time you get there. Okay, do I just... If this is where I'm thinking, I think this is where like the Battle Maison is, which is what I'm really hoping, because I want to go there because I still want to get Tyrantrum's Assault Vest. And one thing I will say specifically about either Platinum, Diamond, or White, any of those, one thing I'm really excited about is since that's on a game that's on the regular DS, I'll probably still play it on the 2DS. But if I wanted to like trade a Pokemon over, so like if it's a trade evolution, or it's just a Pokemon like something that I can only get like one of and I wanted to get two of, I could send it over from the other save file so I could get whatever. So I think that'll be really fun for whenever we do those games. Okay. Oh, the versus recorder, that's kind of cool. I don't think we'll use it much in here. It would be fun to do my Y team versus my X team, but we can't do it. Okay, where's the Battle Maison? Oh, I think this is the Battle Maison, I think. This is where Serena, I think, is. Oh, no, she's not here yet. Yeah, I think you can invite Serena here. I guess, I don't know when you can, but I think you can challenge her again, so that'll be fun. Okay, a Nugget, awesome, awesome, awesome. Always want to get those because, you know, you can sell them for quite a bit, I believe. Okay, let's see, am I right? Is this yes, the Battle Maison, awesome. So I don't know how much it's going to take to get that Assault Vest, but luckily that's the only thing I think I'm really going to try to get here. Okay, let's see. Is it on here? So I'm wanting the... Oh wait, Assault Vest should be... Oh wait, is it not alphabetical? Assault Vest, Assault Vest, Assault Vest. Oh, there it is. So 48. I don't know if that's a lot or a little or what. Is this? I bet this is the TM side. Oh, so I bet Flash Cannon's here. Let's see, how much is Flash Cannon? Oh wait. Huh, I don't see Flash Cannon. I thought that was the other way we could have caught Blastoise. Flash Cannon was through there. Okay, so yeah, let's do this, the Battle Maison. Ooh, let's do doubles. Wait, what? Wait. Oh, this one keeps records. This isn't the battle one. Okay, this is the one I'd challenge. So yeah, we want to do double. Oh wait, yes, doubles. So you can do triple rotation. I didn't realize you could still do triple on rotation. I thought they kind of got rid of those after. I thought that was like a black and white kind of only thing. No Pokemon duplicate items. Multi-battle. We're gonna do just a simple double battle. Okay. So who do I want to use? In party. Okay, I'm gonna do the evolutions and use. Oh crap! I'm gonna do the evolutions. I'm gonna send them out first. Umbreon, Sylveon. We'll use Tyrantrum and Crobat. Actually, let's lead with Crobat. Yeah, we're gonna lead Crobat and Umbreon since we can use U-turn obviously with Crobat. So if it's I think that's a safe lead. Then we'll go Sylveon and Tyrantrum. So honestly, with Crobat, I will say I'm planning to just Toxic or U-turn right off the bat with him. Okay, so we've got to get 48. So hopefully this gives us a decent bit of BP. I think it might just be 1 for the first bit, and I think it gradually increases, but it should be weaker opponents at least at first. So Lampent and Lamiao. Okay, they're not... Oh wait, yeah, they are kind of baby Pokemon. Okay, that's not bad though. So... Oh, and awesome, since Umbreon is level 50, this means that Payback is going to hurt like a truck. Okay, so this is what I think we do. I think we just cross-poison Glameow and use Payback on Lampent. Lampent, I don't think it's... Lampent's probably faster than Umbreon, but I still think it'll hurt pretty bad. Dang, did it actually just survive on 1 HP? I was going to say, I don't think that thing has, I don't think, Glameow has, like, sturdy or anything, but... Wow, they both went after Infatuation and Confusing. Interesting strategy. Okay, let's U-turn out. So yeah, Glameow must have really just survived on like 1 HP or very low. Because it didn't appear to have a Focus Sash, because I think that would have popped up on the screen. Okay, we'll just pay back Lampent again. Hopefully Crobat can use U-turn. Between the Infatuation and the Confusion, it's going to be lucky to hit. Dang, yep. Tournament. Okay, well it's fine. Umbreon gets the payback off. So they're just trying to get me not to be able to use my moves. Interesting strategy. Oddish. Okay. Crobat, just get out of here. And we're just going to double team with Umbreon since I don't really know what else to do in this situation. Please get this U-turn off. There we go, Crobat. Get in and get out. Okay, so Oddish. We'll go Tyrantrum, I guess. Or Heavy Hitter in. Wow, same idea. Interesting. Houndour. Okay, I've got a plan. This is one of the reasons why I wanted Tyrantrum and Crobat out here. Earthquake. And we're going to switch Umbreon for Crobat. Because Earthquake will for sure take out the Houndour. And it'll hit Oddish probably from neutral. Yes. So that went exactly as planned there. And that'll do nothing because it's double resisted, I believe. Definitely won't heal much. And our Black Sludge will get us right back to full. Well, not full, but just about full. Let's Dragon Claw the Oddish. And Cross Poison, even though I know it'll hit for neutral. There we go. First fight, pretty good, but obviously we're fighting pretty weak Pokemon. Only one Pokemon that was even evolved, and it was just a second stage of 3. Okay, please give me more than just 1 VP, but I think it only will. Let's say. Dang, only 1 VP. That's kind of rough. Okay, I guess we'll just keep doing this for a bit. I don't know if we'll go all the way till we get 48, but we'll play this at least for a little bit. Drowsy and Swine. Oh, this is actually a fairly good lead for me, yeah. Okay, this is what I think we do. We're gonna use U-turn. Oh, Forewarn I think means that Fly would knock Drowsy out, but we're gonna use U-turn on Drowsy and Payback on Drowsy. So if U-turn hopefully just knocks Drowsy out, and if it does, then a Payback will just hit Swine, and if it doesn't, okay, and it does. I kind of thought it would, but Payback's still probably our best move for Swine anyways. Okay, so I'm expecting an Ice type move here. Yeah, we'll go Sylveon. Payback will probably do a decent chunk anyways. Umbreon's still outspeeding. Yeah, honestly, Umbreon's going to be better against stronger Pokemon. Hail. Not ideal. Yeah, we've got no way to change the weather, unfortunately. Luckily, Umbreon's leftovers will heal it right back up, so the hail's pretty much going to do nothing. We're just not going to be healing it a ton. Duskull. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to Moonblast the Swinub and pay back the Duskull, and I think that should probably clear both of them. Oh, Swinub used Protect. Interesting. Well, all it's doing is stalling the inevitable. I thought about just Shadow Balling the Duskull. Oh, it used a Berry. Oh, defense? Well, it's a little too late for that. Okay. Well, Umbreon's leftovers now are really going to do nothing. Oh, Synchronize. Awesome. That's going to knock itself out. I forget about Synchronize, and it's so awesome because it just works out a ton like situations like this. Yeah, I mean, it pretty much knocked itself out with that burn. So we heal ourselves, but then we take the ice and the burn damage. So burn's doing more than our leftovers appear to be doing. Yeah, and the ice also hits Duskull, so that works out really well for me. Snover. Okay. Same strat. We'll just Moonblast the Swine just because I know it shouldn't protect again, and we'll just pay back the Snover even though it won't do much. Oh. Ice Shard. Dang. Oh, does it have the like an evasion in the snow? Swagger. Ah, that does kind of stink. Yeah, because the increased attack does nothing for Sylveon. To be fair, though, the one thing why I'm not worried at all right now is we just switched Tyrantrum in, one Rock Slide knocks both of these out, and I'm not even worried. Well, as long as we don't miss. Okay. I'm just gonna Moonblast Swinub again, and we'll Toxic the Snover. Dang, protect again. Yeah, this is a stall team. Well, Umbreon's built to stall at least, so we can counter their stall with our own stall. Okay. We're just gonna do the same thing. Moonblast and we're just gonna go double on the Swinub. Just get rid of it. Moonblast Swinub and Payback Swinub. Oh crap, I accidentally hit Snover. It's probably fine. Are you kidding me? We've missed Moonblast twice, a 100% accurate move. Ingrain, dang, that kind of sucks. Okay, the Hail Stop, that's awesome. Will he set Hail up again? Well, this Swinub's either going to set Hail up again or protect again. Okay. I'm just going to Moonblast the Snover and get rid of it. Because I don't know what it's doing. And we're just going to press Toxic on Swinub, and because I think it's going to protect it. Okay, it does not protect, and we finally hit Moonblast. Yeah, it must have just been that snow. Okay, well, Snover's gone. Awesome. And this Swinub's more annoying than anything. Okay, so what does it do? Set up Hail again, I'm guessing? Yep. Okay, well, now it's just a matter of us hitting a move. And the poison's going to slowly wield it down anyways. Yeah, if it wasn't for Umbreon's leftovers, it would probably be out already. Because between the burn and the ice, we're just slowly getting our health wielded down. Getting burnt while the hail is coming down is kind of funny though. Okay, Moonblast and Payback, and it's obviously going to protect, but there's nothing really we can do about it. Oh no, it uses Ice Shard actually, okay. Well, this will definitely KO, but if it didn't, Payback is going to hurt pretty decent. Okay, there we go. Finally done with that one. Yeah, you can see why stall teams can be pretty annoying, because that was like weaker Pokemon doing a stall strat, and it was still just kind of annoying. Okay, well, we'll have 2 BP. Hopefully no more fights are that long, because we're just trying to like rush through fights right now. Yeah, I guess we'll just keep going until we get knocked out, I guess, because I'm trying to get as much BP as possible, so I hope this video doesn't go too long. But if it just keeps going on, and you want to quit watching, and you're just curious, probably the end of this video is just going to be whenever we eventually get knocked out, so if you're just wondering how it ends, and this video is like super long, I guess, just probably skip to the end and see whenever we get knocked out, or whenever we get 48 BP, I guess. Okay, this is not ideal. We'll cross poison, I guess, and dig. Actually, let's double team. Okay, what's that do? Special attack? Will-O-Wisp. Hail. Dang, we just keep getting teams that set up Hail. I don't really get Hail with a team with Fennekin, but I guess with the rest of your team's Ice. Oh, Snorunt gets healed by Ice. Well, it kind of makes sense, I guess, now. But still, one more cross poison and Snorunt's done. Okay, we're gonna pay back the Fennekin. Snow right down here. Yeah, I feel like this is a safe lead because we can always just set up with Umbreon or Toxic something, and U-turn out, or Toxic with Crobat. So anything that can get hit by poison has to be worried. Okay, this will hurt a decent bit, yeah, because we went second. Yeah, anything that outspeeds us, payback hurts pretty bad. I mean, 100, even though Umbreon doesn't have crazy attack, 100 base power with no drawback is pretty good. Okay, I'm interested to see how this team does against like stronger Pokemon though, because we're just fighting a bunch of babies right now, obviously. Another Snover. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We are going to U-turn out with against Snover, and we're gonna pay back the Duskull. Ice Shard, that might hurt a decent bit. Yeah. U-turn out. Yeah, so if we weren't burnt, that would have done a really good chunk of damage, but obviously the burn cuts it a bit. But we'll just go Sylveon. Yeah. Playing this game, you just see how good Fairy is, because like, you're not even worried that much with a Fairy type, because Poison just isn't that common of an offensive typing, really. And, oh, nice crit. Has defense. So what was I saying? Oh, because, yeah, awesome burn again, synchronized coming up clutch. Yeah, you're not really worried about poison types that much, and Steel is more used for defense than offense, so you're not really expecting it a ton. And Sylveon has such good coverage with Psychic moves and Ghost moves, as well as obviously Fairy being pretty stinking good offensive type. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Will-O-Wisping Umbreon is just not a good strat with Synchronize being there. Okay, so Snover, Moonblast destroys this thing. We'll just pay back just in case, I guess. But Moonblast should one-hit KO, I would assume. Yeah. For say it was going a little slow. I was thinking we might not do it, but yeah, it did eventually. Okay, that battle went a little quicker, like I was hoping. Still probably only going to be one, though, which is kind of unfortunate. Oh, 1 BP. I'm honestly just wanting these teams to get stronger. Not even just because we'll probably get higher BP, but just these fights are so slow right now. Okay. Fire, Flying, and Fire. Shoot. We do not do good here with Crobat. We'll just U-turn and pay back the Fletchinder. Okay, we'll switch Tyranitar in here. Obviously was not expecting that to do much. Oof, I was kind of worried about Flame Body for a second, but yeah, Fletchinder probably doesn't have Flame Body yet, because I don't even know if it's got its Fire typing yet. Agility. Okay, Payback is definitely going to be pretty good against that thing now. Will-O-Wisp. Synchronize. Oh wait, Fire can't be burned though, which I guess is kind of smart. Okay, Rock Slide here is going to hit like a truck. And Umbreon, I guess we just double team. Oh wow, using my own strat against me. Wasn't really expecting that. Okay, let's see. What does he throw out here? Spinnerack. For some reason, Spinnerack was just not clicking in my head whenever I saw that name. But yeah, Rock Slide will... I was going to say, I was assuming that knocks them both out, but they were like staying red for a little bit, it seemed like. Okay, there we go. Both of those two are done. Yeah, and Double Team was definitely the right move now, since we knocked both of them out. Okay, and we now know Fletchinder for sure can't U-turn out, so Rock Slide for sure is a safe bet here. Fletchinder, yep, Fletchinder will get destroyed by rocks. Yeah, pretty much, we'll just do Rock Slide again, and we'll do Payback on the Electrike, just in case it survives. U-turn, but it won't turn out, obviously. Spark. They're both going for Umbreon, which is probably the right play, but I don't think they're going to survive. Yeah, if Rock Slide doesn't miss. awesome. Tyrantrum is a monster. Oh, and also, we still have the Hardstone too right now, so Rock is hitting even stronger. That's the one bad thing about getting rid of this Hardstone. Rock Slide will do a little less damage, but I think getting Assault Vest for that defense will be pretty nice. Well, so far, the main thing I'm realizing with these fights is you're just getting a bunch of Pokemon that use status moves, mainly Burn. So if you have a Pokemon that counters status moves well, and Umbreon actually is pretty good at getting like countering status moves with Synchronize, obviously, but okay. Fly hits both of these pretty hard, so yeah, we'll Fly on the Oddish, and we'll pay back the Meta type. Oh, it protected itself. Well, that's fine for. Oh crap! No, payback won't hit. Confide. What is that? Oh, special attack field? That's fine. We're not even a special attacker, so. Bang. Knockout. Yep. Confusion. Yeah, confusion. That's one thing good. I was kind of worried at first that payback might have to hit me. At one point I thought payback hit you first and then it would do double, but no, it's just it just you have to move after Pokemon. So yeah, Umbreon being slow is amazing actually for this team. Okay, well, I said we just fly the Spinarak again and pay back the Wingull. There we go. Oh, crit, nice. These crit, Umbreon's crit payback a bunch of times, which is very nice. And I guess we'll just pay back the Spinarak, even though, yeah, Fly will knock it out. But there was a chance we missed Fly, so. One good thing about Crobat being our physical flying type is we don't have to worry about Poison Point, because obviously Crobat can't be poisoned, which is pretty awesome for me. Okay, I'm liking this team a lot, I will say, for this format. I would like to find some stronger Pokemon instead of all these babies. But I think after round 10, we start finding slightly stronger trainers that aren't using pure babies. I hope, at least. Because 48 fights would be kind of miserable if it's just all these weak Pokemon. Spheal and Pansear. I would love to use Spheal on a team. I like Spheal so much more than Walrein, though, is the only thing. Like, I still like Walrein a lot, but Spheal is just so awesome. Okay. We're going to cross poison the Spheal, and we're going to dig the Pansear. Flame Burst. So that'll hit. Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought it did a little bit of damage to Crobat, and it does. Okay, good thing about Dig is that it can't miss at least. Oh, Bulldoze. Bulldoze, I think, does double damage when we're underground. Oh, dropping. Oh, wait, did it not hit Umbreon? I thought Bulldoze did double damage underground. Maybe that's just Earthquake. I thought both did that, though. Well, both of these should be knocked out after this round. Yeah, Bulldoze, I think all Bulldoze did was hit Pansear. I guess maybe that tiny bit of damage on... Dang, I thought Bulldoze would have done more than that, especially with this underground, but maybe it doesn't double in damage. Oh, wow, another crit. Umbreon is the crit king. Half the time I don't think we really need his crits, but we'll take them. Frittata. I love that little purple mouse. Flabebe. Okay, this is actually a pretty good matchup for me. Cross poison the Flabebe, and we'll just pay back the Rattata. Or Rattata. Yeah, Rattata. Yep, cross poison, great. Super Fang. Hyper Fang's the one that halves health, isn't it? Maybe it's... I can't remember if it's Super Fang or Hyper Fang that halves health. I know one does that, and then the other one just does like a certain amount of damage, but one of them is kind of interesting, I think, that it always just cuts half health. So for like some bulkier Pokemon, obviously that's a big deal. That's probably actually what that thing used, because, yeah, Rattata hitting Umbreon as bulky as Umbreon is. And that seemed to be right around half health. Okay. Number 7. Come on, give us a more interesting fight. Poochyena and Pansear. Okay, U-turn with Crobat, and we'll just, I guess, dig again with Pansear. Yeah, I think that's the safe play. And then we'll send in Tyrantrum. I actually really like Poochyena. I like Poochyena a ton too, and I do like Mightyena, not as much as I like Poochyena, but Mightyena's I just feel like not that crazy good. I kind of wish it had another, like maybe an evolution or something. Like it looks like a final evolution, but it's just not super strong. And I don't know, I'm not as crazy about Mightyena's design as I am Poochyena's design. Okay, Flame Burst. This won't do much at all. Really bulky Pokemon, and just heavily resisted Pokemon. Okay, what does he send out? Gibble. Oh, I love Gibble. Okay, we're gonna Dragon Claw. Sorry, little Gibble. Yeah, Gibble's one of my favorite Pokemon. Garchomp might be my favorite Pokemon, so I don't love knocking your Gibble out. And one thing that I will say also about the Gibble line that makes me love it so much, a lot of Pokemon, it's like I love the first and final stage, and then the second stage I'm kind of whatever on, but I actually really like Gabite as well for a middle stage. Like, Tyranitar's one of my other favorites, but I'm not that crazy about Pupitar. Like, it's cool and all, like, it's almost like, you know, a caterpillar type thing, where it's like, little creature, but then ends up as a different final creature, but there's like a shell type thing in the middle, almost like Shelgon, but Gabite's just awesome. It's like a really perfect middle stage, I feel like. Okay, Rock Slide the Venipede, and we'll just double team with Umbreon, because Rock Slide will KO, so it don't really matter what we do. Well, the fights have been kind of flying through, at least since that one little stall fest. But still, we're only getting 1 BP, but that should be increasing fairly soon. Yeah, I doubt we're going to get 48 BP here. But one thing I did notice, which is awesome, is we can save during the middle of this, so we might get a decent bit of fights through. But we definitely don't want to lose a fight, obviously, but we haven't even had one Pokemon get knocked out yet, so I'm not that concerned just yet. Honedge and Meditite. Interesting. Does Dark... I think Dark hits that super effectively, so that's fine. We're just gonna fly. Oh, we could just fly and dig. Honestly, let's just do that. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, there won't be a single Pokemon they can hit, except they will be able to hit Umbreon for a little bit because they'll probably get speed. Oh, dang. Yeah, if he would have high jump kicked the other Pokemon, dang, I did not think that would knock out. Did that say that was a crit? I hope so, because there's no way Umbreon should have been able to get knocked. Swords Dance, dang, they played that perfectly. Okay. Well, we don't want to send Sylveon here. This is one of the rare times that Sylveon is actually at a bad matchup. Okay, we do not want to lose this early, but... Okay, let's just EQ. Okay, this should KO at least. Yeah, as long as we didn't miss, that was the only real concern. Well, that was our first knockout. Okay, awesome, obviously. Honedge is one of those Pokemon that almost looks like it would be a Levitate user, but obviously it's not. Dang, that thing is pretty bulky. Oh my gosh. What is this team we're fighting? Dang. Okay. Okay, well, we gotta try to get rid of this thing fast. Okay. Yeah, we gotta get rid of this Honedge. Oh, it's Swords Dance, that's what it is. Cross Poison obviously is gonna be super resisted. Will Bug be resisted? We just gotta U-turn this thing. And Shadow Ball it and just hope we knock it out. Oh my gosh, that did absolutely nothing. Okay, luckily we do got speed. Shadow Ball should knock out. Yeah, that thing was scary. Knowing now that Shadow Ball probably knocks out, but maybe it wouldn't have. Maybe we did need that little bit of damage. Psychic, how much is that gonna do? Dang! Oh my gosh, okay. I kinda wish we had Dazzling Gleam on Sylveon right now though. Okay, Pansage, that's not as scary. Okay, I can't believe that team just did that to us. Okay, we're gonna Shadow Ball the Solosis and hope we knock it out. Torment. Okay, so I don't think we can use the same move twice, what that does. Oh, Shadow Ball could knock out, that would have been huge. Okay. What's it gonna do here? Psychic. How much is that gonna do? Not a ton. Okay, we can't Shadow Ball again, I believe. Yeah, okay. Let's just Moonblast the Pants. I honestly debated on using Calm Mind that play, but I was like, it's not worth it probably. Okay, Moonblast. Hopefully Moonblast knocks out. Okay, awesome. Okay, please do not let this thing get a crit or something stupid. Oh my gosh. Sylveon, you are so clutch. Now, as long as Shadow Ball doesn't miss or something stupid, we're good. Wow. We went from not having a single Pokemon get knocked out to having one Pokemon left on 3 HP. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, that was rough. Was not expecting that. And that was out of baby Pokemon. I just don't even know. We tried to do something cute with Flying Dig, and it just blew up right in our face, clearly. I mean, I still don't think that's a horrible play because Umbreon's going to get knocked out first play anyways. Okay, well, I thought we might just be here forever, and I was just going to have to do a second part video of this, but we might not even make it past here. Pansage and Almanite. Okay, Crobat and Umbreon, obviously. Okay, we can cross poison the Pansage right out. And let's just dig the Almanite. This might KO. I hope it KOs. Yes, awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, I think we might have crit. I kind of was speeding through the text and didn't know for sure what it said. This thing might Ice Beam, which will be unfortunate. Oh, it uses Surf. Kind of a smart play, actually, because obviously it would be resisted. Okay, but Black Sludge heals Crobat. So who comes in here? Snover. Does Snover set Hail up on its own? Yep, Snow Warning. Okay. We're just going to fly and hit Snover and hopefully knock Snover out. Well, we know what happened last time we used Flying Dig, but this isn't on the same turn, so... Not a ton of damage, unfortunately. Weak Armor. Okay, so that'll decrease defenses, but increase speed, which is actually fine for us because we're just going to dig it on it again. So it does have Ice Beam. Well, they both went for Ice Beam on Crobat, so that's actually really good for me. Okay, Crobat. Did Crobat not get hit by Hail? I honestly thought Hail would for sure hit and fly. But maybe I just missed it. Okay, so we're just going to dig again since we know Almanite has weaker defense now. Bang. Luckily we're not missing Fly yet, but Fly, I mean, it's a 95% accurate move, so you should hit it pretty much every time, but still, I'm just worried about moves like that. So Ice Beam, yeah, this will hurt. Yeah, there probably goes Crobat, yep. Okay, okay. That's pretty much expected, though. Okay. Let's just go Umbreon. Umbreon's... Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, I'm stupid. Literally, Umbreon's the one Pokemon out right now. We'll go Sylveon. Is that oddish? Okay, that's fine. Let's try Psystrike. We actually... or Psyshock. I've been saying Psystrike, but it's Psyshock. This is the first time I'll use Psyshock, I think, on this. And stupid oddish uses Protect, so we don't even get to try it out the first time I want to use it. Okay, Dig. Should knock out Almanite with the defense drop. Awesome. Yeah, I don't love abilities like Shell Armor and Moody. I know Moody, some people like say it's like so broken that they don't even like Pokemon having it, but like if like literally you can have a physical attacker and its attack goes down and special attack increases. And obviously it can do the exact opposite too, but that's just, I don't feel like that's a worth it to me. When there's like abilities that are just good with no drawbacks. Obviously that ability can be huge and help you a ton, but I'm just not crazy about stuff like that. Okay, so Psyshock. Bang. Oh wow, it didn't KO. I really thought that was going to KO, but that's why I did double team with Umbreon. Okay, I mean, I'm not worried here at all, but still. Kind of surprised that didn't knock out. Please don't stall and use Protect again. I'm sure this thing's going to be stupid and use Protect again, though, but it is what it is. Can't do anything about it. Oddish, please do not use Protect. Oddish, whatever you do not use Protect. Use literally any other move. Oh, awesome, Oddish. Thank you, Oddish, for not using Protect and wasting our time. W Oddish. Okay, I think that's got to be 9 or 10 at this point, right? Okay. So the BP should start increasing, but that also means our opponents will get better, which could get very rough for me. Okay, yeah, we're at 10. So I'll have a good. I'd say if the Pokemon are like substantially like stronger, like Pokemon that don't need to evolve again, we're probably getting more coins. Meditite and Cranidos. Okay, Cranidos is actually kind of scary. If you know, you know. Cranidos has like crazy good physical attack, so we need to get rid of that thing ASAP. Now every other stat is not crazy on Cranidos though, so that's good. So we're doing Flying Dig again. We know what happened the last time we did this, but I feel like that's the right play. Awesome, yes, Detect, great. So obviously we're not going to hit it this turn, so that's not a problem. Rock Slide. Okay, not that bad for Umbreon. Yes. Okay. We'll see how this goes. If Cranidos has Earthquake or something, that could be rough. Bang. Meditite is out. If it would have used Detect this turn, it would have been good. Ooh, that's going to hurt. That might be Crobat right there. Probably is Crobat right there. Wow, I'm shocked we're not knocked out. Because I know Cranidos for like an unevolved Pokemon has like crazy physical attack. I know Rampardos has like this ridiculous. I would love to use Rampardos on a team, but I just haven't found a team that like I really want to use Rampardos on, and I know it literally is pretty much just physical attack. Okay, leftovers. Froakie. Steel and Froakie. Love Froakie. Cross Poison. Cross Poison and Payback. We'll just double on Froakie. Sorry, Froakie. Okay, and yes, now Payback, it will hit the Steel instead. No, that's definitely not going to knock out though, yeah. Ice Ball. Oh, we missed it? Awesome. Okay, well. We'll just Cross Poison and Payback again. I will say one thing. I mean, I know I'm using Toxic on Umbreon. If Umbreon could learn Will-O-Wisp instead, that would be so awesome. Because I think Toxic actually probably might do a little bit more damage over time. But, okay, now I think the opponents will start getting stronger, we'll get more VP. But Will-O-Wisp obviously cutting the physical attack in half is awesome. Okay, I'm going to guess this has an Onix. Because that just feels like one of those good, like, middle tier Pokemon that's not super strong. Almanite and Gibble. Dang, another Gibble. Okay, our other two Pokemon would be better here. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. U-turn with you, and then I'm gonna dig with you. And we're gonna go into Sylveon. So if it used a Dragon type move on me, it's gonna be resisted. And I'm expecting Almanite to use Ice Beam. And Sylveon's obviously pretty special defensive, so if Gibble uses a Dragon type move and Almanite uses Ice Beam, we'll be in a great spot right here. Okay, Bulldoze. So yeah, Bulldoze must not hit Pokemon that are under the ground. I thought it did double damage like Earthquake, but it just clearly doesn't. Okay, Weak Armor. Yeah, so it got hit by its own Bulldoze. So Ice Beam. So yeah, it pretty much went as I could have hoped. Yes, we'll Moonblast the Gibble. It's overkill, but I'd rather for sure knock out at this point than risk anything. Bulldoze again. Speed drop, but I don't think that's too big of a deal. Yeah, Moonblast. Sorry, Gibble. I wonder if you all, at this time, this is kind of like when Marvel Rivals is still really big whenever I'm recording this. It's kind of like, I feel like maybe not falling off, but I don't see as much stuff about it right now. But the game's been out for like a month or so at this point, and I've been seeing like the memes of Gibble and Jeff the Land Shark. I have not played Marvel Rivals yet because I still only use my PS4. I just not really felt a need to get a PS5 yet, but I do think that game looks really awesome. Okay, Hail. I didn't even read that text. Probably should have, but I'm not that worried right here. We'll see if it bites me in the butt, but Payback. Bang. Awesome. Okay, Moonblast should knock this out. And if I'm right, we should get 2 BP right here. which will be awesome. So I was wrong, he did not use an Onyx. Okay, let's see. I hope every time I do this I can like, I wish there was like you could just start on stronger Pokemon instead of like, maybe there's like a super or like higher level one, because like this system, it just seemed like it would be boring that if you have to work up like from these every time. Stunfisk and Magneton. Okay, that's an interesting lead for me. Okay, obviously we just dig with Umbreon, and then we're just gonna U-turn out. Guess on the Stunfisk. Does Magneton have Levitate? I'm honestly not sure. I think it possibly does, but I'm not for sure. It's a Pokemon that looks like it would have Levitate. I was about to say Levitate, but I meant Levitate. Yeah, we'll go Tyrantrum, obviously. It's not a ground type, but as far as resisting electric, it does it as well as anybody, and I'm expecting electric moves to both be heading this way, since we have Crobat out. So let's see, double electric moves, which won't do much. And we'll do even less if we had Assault Vest. Just as I expected, double electric. But we did get paralyzed, I was worried about that though. Okay, that's not ideal. Sure, I want to EQ here, but we can't EQ because that would hit Umbreon right now. So I guess we just Rock Slide this turn. Oh crap, I wasn't even thinking. I should have just went Earthquake because Umbreon, yeah, was probably going to outspeed Tyrantrum at half speed, but it is what it is. Flash Cannon will hurt a decent bit. Yep, that stinks. Well, it didn't even matter what we picked up, Earthquake and Rock Slide, since we got knocked out. Okay, we're at kind of a scary spot now. Okay. So Dig, even though it's double super effective on Magneton, doesn't even do a ridiculous amount of damage. Okay. I've got to actually think this one through. Does Magneton have better physical or special defense? I don't know. We're just going to Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball, Double Team. Yeah, let's just set up with Umbreon. Let's just get Umbreon doing stuff. Crit. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to set up with Umbreon, honestly. Oh crap, Flash Cannon obviously is going to hurt. Luckily, Sylveon is pretty specially bulky. Don't paralyze, don't paralyze. I mean, the thing with paralysis, honestly, the speed part doesn't even worry me at all with Umbreon. Or not much, at least, not. But it's more just the fact of just the chance of, you know, not doing anything pretty much for a turn. So we'll dig the Stunfisk. Okay, Shadow Ball should for sure knock out the Magneton here. Yes. Okay, we got in a little bit of a scary spot for a second, but I think we are going to recover. Okay, Thunderbolt, Umbreon being underground. Awesome, awesome. Girder. Oh, this is awesome. One fairy move, one Moonblast coming right to the face for this bar carrying clown. Bang. And KO. Yeah, the only way he was surviving that was a Focus Sash. I don't even care about the crit. Okay, this team does seem to be a little stronger though, since these are 2 middle evolutions and 1 fully evolved Pokemon, but not a very strong fully evolved Pokemon. I actually do kind of like Stunfisk. I haven't played Pokemon Go a ton, but the little bit I did play, I had a Stunfisk that's like at 1400 something, like where you can use it in that like 1500 fight, and it's pretty solid. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking here. Klefki is definitely the scariest thing on the field, so we're just gonna Shadow Ball it. And I guess we'll just dig to get rid of this Stunfisk, because we know a second dig should get rid of it. Okay, hopefully Shadow Ball does a decent chunk. Dang, that did not do much at all. Flash Cannon will hurt. Bang. Okay, this is not an ideal fight, because Fairy can obviously hit Umbreon for super effective. Okay. Okay, well, this is an interesting fight, that's for sure. Okay, Crobat. Okay. Poison does not have an immunity to Steel, I hope. I think they just can't be poisoned. Well, we'll live and learn. Cross Poison on Klefki. Crap, so Poison... Dang, 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 that sucks so bad. I thought Poison just resisted Steel. I wasn't for sure if it was a pure immunity. I just thought they couldn't be poisoned. Yeah, so Poison literally just can't hit Steel. That sucks. Oh, dang, I thought Dig was going to KO there. Well, it's all up to Umbreon. Does Klefki have Levitate? Well, using Cross Poison looks very stupid right now. Okay. Let's just dig against... Oh crap, I meant to do dig against Klefki. Okay, well, we'll get another round of Leftovers heal. Hopefully Klefki doesn't use any setup moves or anything. Well, this is our most competitive fight so far. Well, I guess other than the one where Sylveon was at 3 HP. Oh my gosh, that thing survives on 1 HP. Focus Band? Are you kidding me? Survives with a Focus Band? Okay. Well, that sucks. Okay, we're just gonna do this. Screw it. Double team again. And just hope. Oh, Draining Kiss. How much is that gonna do? Okay, we're in the red. We need them to miss some attacks. And we just gotta use Dig to stay underground for sure. Okay, awesome. We avoid another attack. We'll get 2 rounds of Leftovers pretty much because we're outspeeding both of these two. Okay, if Klefki is immune to ground, oh my gosh, and he outspeeds. I thought we outsped. Dang, that sucks. Well, I guess that's the end of this video. Dang. That sucks. I thought the team was going to do better here. Well, we did okay, I guess. No, we do not want to see a battle. We don't want to save a video of that. Okay, so I think we've probably got like 12 or... let's see, 12 or so. Yeah, 12. Dang. So, and it starts me out, I'm guessing, at... So do you start all the way back at level 1? We're going to do one more fight, and I'm just going to save. We might switch the team up a little. Honestly, okay, yeah, this is what we're going to... We're not actually going to bring Crobat this time. We're going to use setup with both the evolutions, and then we're going to have 2 sweepers in the back with Tyrantrum and Delphox. We're just going to do one fight of this, and then I'll save. I'm just kind of really trying, because I hope we don't start out the 1 BP thing again, because that will suck, but I think we do. Let's see, how weak do these Pokemon look? Dang, that sucks. I really thought we were going to somehow pull that out. Using Cross Poison, though, and I mean, we really couldn't have hit the Klefki with anything, though. Dang, it looks like we get resent back all the way. Dang, dang, dang. Intimidate. I mean, that's not great, but not horrible since we have a special attacker out. Yeah, we'll just Toxic Snubble, I guess, then. And, oh, not Moonblast. Awesome. Side Shock the Oddish. Dang, I hate that happened. Okay, Snubble has been poisoned. Does it seriously have something to resist? Are you kidding me? Of all the things, literally the one item it really pretty much could have had that could have countered that play. Wow. Wow. I don't even know what to say. Actually, this is what I'm gonna send Delphox out. Since Delphox is super, well, not super effective, but resist or is super effective on both of these. And I'll just Psyshock the Oddish again. Okay, I'm interested to see what these two do at this point. Yeah, that's an annoying lead, I will say, of 2 Pokemon. Was that a second special attack drop? Electrike. Okay, well, we're going to get rid of this annoying little Snubble for sure with a Flamethrower. And I still think Moonblast will probably knock Electrike out unless Electrike's surprisingly really specially bulky. There we go, Flamethrower does its job. Thunder Wave. Unfortunate. Yeah, we might just have to switch Sylveon out with all these stat drops and paralysis. Charum. Okay, well, Flamethrower the Charum, 100%. We'll just hope Moonblast hits even with everything. And I don't think it'll do a ton of damage even if it does hit. Okay. So Thunder Wave's both of us. So this is another one of those just annoying strat teams. Not really when you're worried about getting knocked out by, but more of just an annoyance. Yeah, so Moonblast even with the, oh, but we had the crit, so it didn't matter about all the drops. Well, let's see. So does it only give us 1 BP like I'm afraid it will? Unfortunate. Oh, it was only 1 BP. I said unfortunate just because I assumed it was. Oh. No, I would not like... Oh, so is that only saving? Okay, well... I thought that meant you could just save, like, and then continue fighting later on. I did not realize that meant save your fight. Oh, okay. Well, there's that. We got some BP. Not enough to, unfortunately, get the Assault Vest, obviously. We pretty much have to do exactly what we did 3 times to get the Assault Vest. But I think we'll probably do better in the next fight. But yeah, that's, I guess, it. Next video, probably more of that. Maybe we'll just re-challenge the champion or something. But yeah, that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm out.